You finally decide to sit down and do some work. But what's that? Your phone goes off, so you grab it and you start scrolling. You got distracted again. But how about your best version? He works in a cave, with no distractions. After few minutes of work, he gets in a flow state, and does the same amount of work in an hour that you do in a week. Be more like your best version. Okay, so what is this flow state? Basically, this is the thing you experience when you just don't think about anything other than the thing you're doing, right? Maybe you experience this during, I don't know, working out, you know, and you just didn't think about anything, just about finishing the set, you know, something like that. Basically, during this time, you do more work than you do if you were, you know, distracting yourself with something stupid, right? Your phone or whatever that might be. Yeah, this basically, you don't want to distract yourself, you just want to get in the flow, which is basically focusing, extreme focus on the thing you're doing, right? Does that make sense? So, how do you get there, right? First of all, the biggest enemy here are distractions, right? Because if you want to focus on that one thing, you cannot get basically distracted by some dumb shit, right? So what you want to do is eliminate all the distractions, you know. Some might come, you know, I don't know, a plane might crash nearby, that will distract you, but what you can control is basically your phone. You turn off your notifications, you know, you go on airplane mode and do all that shit. Like wind, you know, wind was distraction. It was distracting me. I don't think that video before was good, so now I record in the morning when there's no wind, right? Something like that. Just basically try to figure out what is distracting you from getting in that extreme state of focus, right, in that flow state, and get rid of it. It might be, I don't know, a messy room, right? You have shit ton of things in your room, it's distracting in a way, right? Because shit's everywhere. I have almost like clean desk in my room, you know, when I'm editing and not doing all that shit, because getting in a flow of editing is fucking awful, so I cannot have shit around me. So I have clean desk, you know, and it worked for me. So basically get rid of distractions. The other thing might be that you ate carbs, you know, before doing the work. And carbs basically are known for giving you the brain fog. I'm not saying to quit carbs altogether, but before that block of work that is important for you, that you want to get in the flow in, I would advise you to fast or eat protein only. You know, basically not eating carbs. It should be easier to get in a flow state that way, right? You don't have the carbs, you know, you don't have the brain fog, and it should be good, right? So, fast or eat protein before the block of work. I just woke up, you know, so I'm fasted right now, so it works for me. So, yeah. Fast or eat protein only. Makes sense, right? And if you want to get in that flow state, it's easier when you don't overstimulate yourself beforehand. So you want to do some kind of dopamine detox so that your brain isn't actually fried. You want to do some meditations, right? So basically focus exercise, you know, so that you train your brain to focus. Do some journaling, you know, do some thinking, do all that, and just try to limit hyperstimulating sources, you know, like, I don't know, TikToks or some dumb shit, and try to work on your attention span. The flow state will last longer, you know, because usually it lasts like for half an hour, you know, or an hour, or I don't know, for you it might be even shorter, right? That's for me, right? Half an hour to an hour. You want to improve your attention span so that you can focus on the flow longer, right? You want to, so that you can basically be in the flow longer, right? You can focus for longer. Does that make sense? So watch longer videos, podcasts, videos with not extreme editing, you know, like shit happens every second, right? Just watch some chill videos, you know, and like podcasts. Like I said, podcasts are good for this, you know. If you want to feel motivated while in the flow state, I would say that you should try cold showers before doing that thing, right? Cold shower. It doesn't have to be for, I don't know, 5 minutes or however long. Just for a few seconds, You know, if you've never done it, just like 2 seconds of cold shower will boost your mood, you know, and the probability that you will get in the flow state faster, you will see for yourself. It will be fucking amazing, right? So yeah, so that's how you get in the flow state. You know, basically I explained what flow state is in a way and why you want to do this. You will basically just extreme focus and you will do shit ton of work in a shorter amount of time, you know, than you usually do. So yeah, hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure you like, you know, comment some questions you might have, subscribe, you know, to join a community of people just like you that want to improve, and remember that you're still improving as long as you don't quit.